Welcome back to GoGuardian training. Today in GoGuardian, we will look at creating a scene to help us monitor our classrooms. Remember, to access GoGuardian, you will log into ClassLink and use your Google credentials to sign in. Once logged into ClassLink, you will click on the Teacher Resource folder and click on GoGuardian. This will open up to the GoGuardian dashboard, where you will be able to select the class that you would like to create a scene for. So you will click on your tile and go to that session. And you'll notice in this session that there is no scene currently being applied. To start applying a scene to a class session, I'm going to click on the down caret and click Create New Scene. You'll have two options for creating a scene: the allowed website list, which means students will only be able to access websites that you have listed in your scene, or the blocked website list, which means students can browse any website and will be blocked specifically from the sites that you list. Whether you choose the allowed website list or the blocked website list, the following steps are the same. You will create List, and you will name your list. You'll give it a title and a description. And this is helpful so that you can use the scene in other classes and circumstances. You can also choose an icon color. When you're happy with your name and description, you will click Next, and it will open up to a work area. In this work area, you will list the websites that you either want the students to work with, if it's the allowed website list, or websites that you want specifically blocked, if you're creating a blocked list. And so you will start typing in the URL or keyword for the website that you're trying to add. And when you find the website you're trying to add, you'll click Add. You can choose to list all of them that pop up, or you can choose a specific one. When you click Add, that website will move over to the right-hand side and start building up your list. And so you can continue to add as many websites as you need. And each time you add, it will show up in your list. You also have a couple other options as you're creating these lists. One is you can use advanced filtering, and the second one is you can tab limit your students. So you can go over to the no limit and click and choose a number, and that means your students will be limited to only 4 tabs open at any given time during this class session. You can go down to no limit, and you can go all the way up to 9. And so when you click this is going to limit the number of tabs your students can have open. So if you're taking a test and the test is a Google form and you don't want your students to be able to go to another tab, you would put that tab limit to number 1, and the only allowed website is that Google form. When you're happy with your list, you will click Save at the top, and you will see that list is now one of your options under your allowed website list for scenes. When you're happy with your scenes, you can go back to your classrooms, and you can go into any of your classrooms and start a session, and you can now click that down arrow, and you can choose to apply that scene to this particular class. Another option you have is if you have 15, 20 students in your class, you can group those students by custom groups or random groups, and then apply a scene only to a specific group so that the scene doesn't have to go to all the students. If you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to me or your colleagues. Remember, we're learning together, and I hope you have fun learning how to use scenes in your sessions. Thank you.